Brazilian government has been saying that Brazil is back to establish a difference between Brazil's present foreign policy and Bolsonaro's foreign policy. And Bolsonaro did not really build confidence with China. Now Brazil is building confidence with China, and this is a big difference. And the elements are there. We have a trade that amounts to $150 billion every year, investments, strong economic ties. So that's the idea, to rebuild the ties.
And the interesting part about all of this, of course, is Lula having some sharp words for the IMF about spending cuts and bailouts, but also the role of the dollar dominance with regards to this new bank that's been set up by the BRICS countries. What are your thoughts about all of that?
Well, I think there's a certain exaggeration in the speech about the use of the dollar in bilateral trade. I think before it was not possible to use the local currencies because we didn't have a clearing agreement with China and because there was no bank authorized to use the SIPs, which is the money transfer mechanism that China established. Now we have these two possibilities, and there's a possibility of trading in local currencies. But this is only a new choice that will allow exporters and importers to balance risk, to have more options to invest, to balance or to have more certainty about the revenues of sales. It does not mean that the dollar is going to be completely out in bilateral trade.
Mr. Ambassador, in terms of the diplomatic landscape and the geopolitical landscape, how probable is it that the leadership in Beijing will use Lula's visit to, for want of a better word, enlist his support with regard to Taiwan, with regard to building an alliance amongst the BRICS to offset what Beijing sees as a renegade province?
I do not know to what extent they are going to use Brazil a different way or treat Brazil in a different way. The fact remains that we have a good dialogue with China. We have a lot of coincidences. We are members of the same group, BRICS, as you mentioned before. And there is no reason why we should not continue to have a dialogue of this quality.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.